What's up, everybody? It is I, Nerd Boy Gaming, and we're back with another video. And today we're going to continue to showcase. We played as my favorite character of all time, Ooh My Guy, and we annihilated John Cena to win the WWE Championship. And now I think we're playing as the Nasty Boys. I think that's what their name was back in the Attitude Era. And I'm pretty sure that guy looks like Umaga. So I don't know if that was him before he became Umaga. I can't remember. But without further ado, enough talk. Let's get right into this. We're going to listen to Paul Heyman bitch a little bit.
Things move really fast. If you aren't present in a moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning.
Oh, 3-minute warning.
By the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that
And who was the Nasty Boys?
Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake.
Oh, never mind.
To their
Yeah,
devastation.
I was way off.
Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of
Okay, there we go.
About instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how
I knew he looked like a manga.
into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels.
Oh,
That
yeah.
approach,
Oh,
maximizing
yeah.
damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal
Suckiest tag
and
team
Rosie,
ever.
these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
Hell yeah, we're going to. On day one. AOP. Bunch of bullshit.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck
Look at that
teams
bald
ready to use
fuck.
this extreme rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team extreme rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering and a combined weight of 600.
Tag team extreme rules match. Ooh.
And Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
They look stupid. There's Samoan, I'm pretty sure too.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
So is Tornado.
We got 3-minute warning and the Authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have a medical team standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents. But I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Mercilessly attacking over and over with no remorse. This kind of brutality is sickening. And now placed in the corner.
Full Nelson.
Reverse STO. Heading back into the ring now. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Brutal forward.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Put down face first. There's their opponent's legs.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner. Unceremoniously deposited down.
Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Boom!
He's making his way to ringside now. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Blast off!
What a landing! From all the way up.
Up across the shoulder.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen.
Jamal pins the shoulders down. He kicks out with force.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. So much damage has already been done.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of it? Sorry.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise. He is struggling to find an escape, but to no...
Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking get it now.
Too much. Will he submit? Taps out.
Popped up into cover.
This could be all over.
Teammate intervenes just in time. Stiff headbutt. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal.
Up across the shoulder. Driven down with a Samoan. He's got him down. Here we go.
Rosie and Jamal survive.
Double pin. There we go. Double pin.
Here are your winners, Rosie and
Sorry I was quiet, guys. Yeah, throw his ass out that ring.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning.
I had to concentrate a little bit because there was a tornado tag. But to make up for it, let's go see what the next one is. Oh. Money in the Bank. Dang. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
We've come to the part of the showcase when we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos,
Yeah.
Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank.
It used to be 6.
Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own, because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Yep, this is steampunk.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking
There she is.
opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Island.
Now her moveset, it's weird. But I'll make
This
it
is a
work.
milestone moment that is being watched.
I'm gonna have to make it work, guys.
And Tamina is hoping to
There's $1 million on the line.
She wants that briefcase.
Well,
She
championship
wants that
contract.
title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
The moonwalk.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately.
She looks
has all
fucking
the fuel
weird.
you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was,
The
and
fucking
the best there
bell.
will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing...
Hit straight air.
Tamina.
Automatically.
And retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Remember the first one.
I'll go right on the ladder.
Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
And now we're getting up close and personal view of this fight.
Hey, damn.
What's under is go behind.
Instead, what a German suplex.
Carmella might need to start leaning on her in-ring IQ after an attack like that.
That unfolded just as Charlotte planned, showing she's not just brawn, she's brains too.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Oof, nails the midsection.
Backbreaker delivered. I don't have you walking funny.
Lift it up. What's next? And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
Fucking bitch.
Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Caught in a bad spot.
That's what I think about you.
Kidding me? My God!
And she automatically gets up.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Ooh, turned it into a jawbreaker. Tamina gets out of harm's crowd's incredible energy.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. Power slam! Ooh, clothesline delivered. Just going all out with every blow. She's back in the ring now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar.
Damage.
Women plan for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant
Bitch.
factor to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Yeah! Samoan drop!
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
And this
One forearm.
nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Making some progress.
Charlotte driving Tamina and
Oh.
to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard.
Spear in between the
Charlotte Flair
ropes.
the first to her feet.
Oh, come on, counter it, counter it, counter it.
Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity.
Yeah, pull her
from
ass
all
off.
these competitors because
happening.
of the stakes involved.
Moonsault.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now.
Or corkscrew, something.
Goodness, taking out everybody.
The queen.
Back off, they're
To
dead.
the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Oh,
Yeah, undeniable
Wow.
athleticism from the queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
She throws her back in. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost...
well. Let's restart. Sorry, guys.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
There we go.
It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Now clearing the announce desk, this isn't going to end well.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
Big time Bex not backing down, not toning it down for anyone. What a barrage of stops.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Lynch lands hard ringside.
In the hard way. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
This is a situation you want to avoid, and that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Oh, look at this. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Set out of the ring the hard way.
Draped across the top rope. Flying forward.
You saw that coming.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put a
Big small drop.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Up and down.
Here she goes, slide.
There we go.
Nice reversal by Charlotte. What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Ooh, shows great wherewithal there.
There we go.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books.
My face.
Money in the bank.
And Tamina's confidence must be low after that attack.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good. Ooh.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's grabbing at the firefly.
Hands must be shaken up, making it difficult to capture glory.
I don't know that thing.
As the wrist trapped.
How humiliating. Just kicks to the face. Oh, man. She finds a hard landing on the outside. Oh, man. Ouch.
Tamina sidesteps that.
Natalya sent flying to the outside.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop. Oof. Ooh.
Oh, my God, what a move. She's looking to go top rope here.
From the heavens, big body splash from the top.
Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Damn. Move.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
He's ready to take this match to the outside.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Just ejected from the ring.
Oh, man.
Right across the larynx. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
Climbing up. But is there enough time?
Okay, X, circle, triangle,
Could be the only one.
triangle, square, circle, square, triangle, X, triangle, X, triangle.
This is
And I did it!
Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in.
Yes!
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank,
Mina! We did it! Oh, guys, up next is Hell in a Cell, the Usos. Guys, we beat that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and comment, subscribe for more. But we did it, guys. We done 2 this time because where that one was short. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Nerd Boy Gaming, and I'm out, guys. Peace.